What's up, guys? Me from the future. I'm inserting myself into the beginning of the video because I'm sitting here getting the final touches done on the editing, and I just wanted to do a little prelude, whatever, to the video. While I was filming this video, I had just come off of being sick, and so there's a bunch of stuff that I kind of missed because, like I said, I was just coming off of being sick, and so I wasn't thinking clearly on some stuff. So I forgot to show some stuff. Some stuff is just kind of bland, which my personality is kind of bland normally anyways, but is extra bland. So anyways, yeah. Like I said, I just wanted to insert this into the beginning of the video. So just stay tuned, and hopefully it's somewhat entertaining. Alright, now on to the video. What's up, guys? Nathan with Rocket Donkey Garage and Outdoors. And on today's episode, we're doing something a little more fun than we have been. So actually on today's episode, we are going to be unboxing, reviewing, and installing some new speakers for Yo Girl. So the stock speakers are not super great anymore. The passenger side front is alright, but the driver side front is still okay. The passenger side front, though, is horribly garbled. I think the speaker's blown. I'm not real sure. I only got speakers for the front so far because the ones I got, they were out of the matching ones for the size that fits the rears. So I'm going to show y'all. Picked these up at Walmart after tax and everything. They're like 63 bucks, I think. They were about 10 bucks cheaper than the kickers, but had better reviews than kickers. At least the Walmart, the ones that Walmart carries. I'm impatient. I didn't want to wait to order some good ones, so I just went with these. They're better than the Scotia, or however you say it, the cheap ones that Walmart has. They're about 20 bucks more than those. They're about 10 bucks less than the kickers that Walmart carries, but everything I read said that these are better than the kickers that Walmart carries, at least for the 6.5s. So we're going to be installing. Don't mind the mess. I've had other projects going on that I'm in the process of filming and getting going and everything. So I've already got the door panels off. But yeah, so I'm excited about this. Been needing speakers for a while. And yeah, so I'm going to get y'all set up the best I can. And we're going to start on the driver's side. I'll try and do a before and after audio so y'all can hear the difference. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, let's get the box undone. Start with this. I've never done an unboxing before, obviously, because, well, my channel's still relatively new. Date-wise, it's not. Amount of upload-wise, it's still very new. So, we'll get these pulled out. So they come actually packaged very nicely. I like that. Very secure. Cardboard's all nice and folded. Okay. And there's one of the speakers. Not bad looking. Got tweeters in the middle. Got this grate, or grill, I'm sorry. I may try and see if I can use it out. It's not really necessary, but... And then it comes with a adapter plate. I'll be curious to see if we'll need that. Get the other side taken out. same thing, grill, adapter plate, etc. And then they also come with wire and a little variety of screws. So that is actually very nice that it comes with the wire. That means all I have to do is just splice these in and wire the speakers up. So we'll start on the driver's side. Let me get everything moved over there, and yeah, I'll meet y'all there. All right, driver's side speaker, 7/32 socket. So let's work on getting it out. Getting screws out anyways, I should say. I don't know about where the rest of everybody's from. The few of y'all that are so far have been watching my videos, but here where I'm at, I'm from, it is hot. I think we got up to like 106 today. That's 106 freedom units for anybody in other countries that don't use freedom units that might be watching, aka Fahrenheit. Okay. Well, screws are loose, or bolts I should say, but she don't want to come out. So let me get a little something to pry on that. Okay, got the handy dandy trusty Leatherman. It's been sitting in the sun, so it's hotter than I don't know what. There we go. Just had to get that old whatever that is loose. Kind of a rubbery type stuff. There we go. Pretty cool. These are the original Ford speakers. So even though that they're not really any good anymore, I do think that I'm gonna hold on to them. And I think that I am probably going to have to look up a diagram of the speaker wires so that I know which side goes to which side, because unfortunately I have a white and a white with a black stripe, and a blue with a white stripe, and an orange with a blue stripe. Actually, I think that's green now that I look at it closer. And I am not actually sure which side goes to which. Granted, I could just play around and experiment just a little bit, but I would rather not do that. I'd rather just hook it up once and just be done with it. So I'm going to pause, look up a wiring diagram for the speaker wires, and we'll go from there. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, so according to the diagram that I found, the orange, if y'all have the same colors as I do, the orange with the green stripe should be the positive wire going to the cable, or to the speaker, I'm sorry. And then blue with the white stripe should be the negative. Now on the speakers that I bought, that correlates to the positive being the white, or the wide blade, and the negative being the narrow blade. So I'm going to get y'all set back up on the tripod. We'll get the speaker set in the door. And also, as y'all can see, I got the adapter ring trimmed down. I actually had to take my grinder and grind it down some to make it actually fit. I'll explain more when we get to the passenger side. What's up? Me from the future. Injecting myself into this part of the video because as I was sitting here editing everything to the best of my abilities, I realized that I did not show me pulling the passenger side speaker out. Thus did not get into the fact that the screws on the passenger side of my pickup are different. I don't know if that's the case for every vehicle. Every F-150 and F-150 through F-350 from 92 through 97, but that was the case on mine. On the passenger side, I don't remember what size the socket was, but they also had Torx on the inside of it, and so I was able to use a T20 Torx on mine, and I got my screws out that held the speaker in. So anyways, like I said, I just wanted to kind of give you all that information just in case y'all's are the same as mine. If you're perusing through my video trying to get information, whatever, to change your speakers out. So there you go. Now back to the video. Alright, coming to the passenger side. So I already broke the tabs off of the adapter ring, and so just to show y'all, it does not quite fit. Now the speaker fits relatively well. It doesn't go all the way in. I could probably trim some of this out or sand some of it out and actually make the speaker fit without the adapter rings. And I'll show y'all. And so the speaker actually, it fits in the recess, but the way these are built compared to the OEM ones, as y'all can see, there is a ridge. Well, on the new speakers, this lip right here, this ridge, catches on here. Like I said, I could probably take and, because it's not very much, I could probably take and cut it or sand it down enough, grind it down enough, but I'm going to try with the adapter rings first and just see what I can do with them and see if the door panels will fit with the speakers, because they sit out about yay much, maybe a little more. So I think the door panels should fit in theory. So we're going to find out. But yeah, so I gotta sand this down some more to get it to fit where I need it, and then I gotta drill a couple of holes, and then mount the adapter ring, and then mount the speaker to the adapter ring after I do my wires, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to sand this down real quick. If I get done, I'll show you about how much it has to be sanded down, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I don't know if y'all can really tell how much I took off, but I used the flap disc on my grinding wheel, or on my grinder, and I took quite a bit off, and I also beveled the edges so that it sits a little better in the recess. And it fits pretty stinking good now. So I'm going to swap a battery over to my drill. We'll drill a couple of holes. And I'm going to do the same ones I did on the other side, which is going to be these two inside holes and then one of these outside holes. So let me get this kind of sitting where I like it. Okay. And then I'm going to do this one because I ground a little bit too much on that one down. Okay, now that those are drilled, I'll take the supplied screws with the speakers. And I will mount the adapter plate. Hang on, Bubba. Y'all have to ignore the background. My little boy decided he wanted to come out and help me today. And he is just into everything. Hang on, Bubba. Hang on, I'll let you try on something here in just a second, but let me get this done. He wants to try the drill. And I seem to have missed my hole, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten these two over here down. Oh yeah, my hole's way off. Here, get off my drill, Bubba. Thank you. I'm going to re-drill this one. And I think that will probably be enough, but just to keep it from rattling, I'm going to run one up here. Okay. All right, I like that. Now I'm going to figure out which of these wires I need to splice into, and I will be right back. Okay, so according to the wire diagram, dark green, orange will be the negative or speaker return wire, which will go to the white with a black stripe, and white with a green stripe on the pickup side will be the feed wire, positive wire, whichever one you want to call it, and will go to the solid white wire. So let me see, bud. I need it. All right, sorry, some minor technical malfunctions, but I got the I got the negative or return side done. I'm just gonna let it cool off. I'm using these, if I can get it to focus. I had to change my angles because my partner wanted to be up in the seat while I was working. So I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm showing y'all, but I'm using these heat shrink connectors with the solder in them. You've seen me use them before. I like them because I like the fact that they solder and then they just make a really good permanent connection. Plus it's watertight, which I really like. So we're going to see. I think this one has cooled off enough. Yep, it sure has to mess with it. So now we're going to hook this side up, splice this side together. You want to get down and go play? Okay. Alright, I had to pause for a little bit of a emotional breakdown from my partner, but we're done. I mean, just as quick and easy as that. Took me like 5 seconds. Granted, the crimp ones take even shorter amount of time, but I just don't like them because I've had bad experience with crimp connections. So, yeah, I like these a lot better. See if they're cool off. Yep, cool off enough. So we're going to snake the wires back up through here. Plug the speaker in. And Bob's your uncle, almost. Now it's got to run a couple screws in. Actually, not that it matters because nobody's going to see it, but I would prefer that to not be upside down. Okay, speakers are in. I'm gonna get some power to the radio, find some more copyright-free music, and we'll do a sound comparison. I think so far, because I've already tested out the driver's side, so far I think it is going to be worlds different. So let me pause, find some copyright-free music, and yeah.
Girls with their nails done now.
Three days later.
Alright guys, I just want to show y'all, speaker install is done. I just want to show y'all that even with the spacer plate, there is room behind the door panel for the speakers, for the speaker grill to go on. It'll sit on there. I'm not going to show too much because this video is coming out before my door panel video, and I'm trying to kind of keep that a bit of a secret. For anybody that does not have me on, for anybody that's watching me that doesn't follow me on Facebook, I'm wanting to keep what I did with door panels as best of a secret as I can. That's why I kind of had my arm covering it up how I did just to try and keep it from being seen. Probably going to be seen anyways, so y'all are probably going to see it. You know, whatever. But anyways, so the speaker install is done. Very happy, or at least for the front. I'm gonna wait and do the back speakers until the 6x8s that are the Pioneer 6x8s that are basically the equivalent of the 6.5s that I put in the front are back in stock, because I want all the speakers to match as much as they can. I'm not an audio expert, so I don't know like how big of a deal it is, but I still want them to match. So, but anyways, like I said, I'm super excited. The sound out of these speakers is so much better than the original stock speakers. Granted, the original stock speakers are 28 years old, so I got a good life out of them, so I really can't complain. But yeah, so I'm excited to get this video edited and out to y'all. I'm excited to get my door panel video edited, or get it done. I'm close to having it done. And I say door panel, it's kind of some interior stuff that I'm doing. So I'm excited to get that done, get that edited and posted for y'all to see. Really excited for y'all to see the changes I've made to the interior. Nothing like super major, but kind of some fun changes. So anyways, I'm gonna call it on this video. So if y'all like what you've seen, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a family member, tell your dog, you know, what have you. Stick around for my upcoming videos, and I will see y'all in the next one.